This is Dino Dangle coming to you live from Locker Room 4, sitting here with formerly known as Johnny Hockey 2.0. Johnny, let's talk about the name change.
Yeah, so since we went viral in our last shoot, there is only one Johnny
5
Hockey.
viewers.
Yeah, well, a total of 5. Maybe after this we'll get to 10. Nice improvement. But since the last shoot, there is one Johnny Hockey, and that's Johnny Gaudreau. And I didn't want to take anything away from him, so we're going to go back to the name, where it all started.
Your real name.
The real name, right? 2004, Western Michigan University. John Merkin.
There it is. Johnny Merkin's back.
So he's back.
Johnny Hockey 2.0 is gone. No more copyright infringements. We bowed out because dadbodhockey.us doesn't have a lot of money right now. So
at this moment, Johnny knew he regretted hanging out with Dino Dangle.
We just want to protect the brand Dad Bod Hockey. That's pretty much it.
All right, well, Johnny Merkin, we got something big to talk about today. Our second product evaluation, the SuperDeker. You want to open up with the SuperDeker? Let me set the stage by, I purchased the SuperDeker with my beautiful bride, Mrs. Vicky Dangle, for Johnny's birthday. And somehow that piece of ended up back in my garage 3 days after I gave it to him for his birthday. So do you care to elaborate?
I actually just found out what this piece costs because I ordered a pair of
blades
this week, and Pure Hockey suggested to me, why don't you buy the SuperDeker while you're at it? I didn't need to. Best buddy right here.
Best buddy right here. Best buddy right here.
Dino Dangler already bought it for me. But then I saw what it cost, and I'm glad this piece ended up back in his garage. I feel too guilty as a friend to accept something like that.
Oh.
So thank you for the gift, but this product needs a real evaluation.
All right, well, let's talk about it a little bit, but I figured, price is no object when it comes to friendship. So I figured it was something that would seriously help your game. But let's be honest about it. The best night we had with the SuperDeker was the first night you got it, 3 o'clock in the morning, drunk with our beautiful brides, playing in your Studio 634. So that was probably the best night we had out of it.
That's really the only value that I see in this product, and a little bit later on,
it's a billiard game.
Show it. It's a billiard game. Yeah.
Well,
we want a non-biased review, right?
Right.
And
well,
this is not a cheap product.
It's not cheap, but you know what? Since you bring up money, let's talk about the SuperDeker rubber band. Cheap Chinese rubber band that snapped, practically took my eye out. So I felt obligated to order you a new one. $17.99. Chinese Wuhan province Corona rubber.
Oh, definitely Wuhan inspected.
Plus $7.99 to ship it. So pure ripoff. I will find
$7.99 to ship it.
I know you could get a package of condoms bigger than that.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
So far we're off to a bad start with the SuperDeker. So go ahead, tell me what you think, and I'll give you the perspective from the B-level player. The guy with hands, the guy with feet, and the guy with no hands and no feet. So let's go.
This product belongs in a Dave & Buster's, a Chuck E. Cheese. If you're seriously looking to improve your game, stay away from this Deker. Let me tell you, kids that are using this at a young age, I don't know why you're laughing, it's the truth.
Honestly, Dino Dangle, I am fed up with your ball.
You are going to end up in the dark room, and wait till we get up there and show you, right? We want you to have a nice, long hockey career. You use this turd? Forget it. You're never touching the ice. 6 months at least protocol.
It's a heads-down game.
Oh, my God.
That's
light up and whatever. I'm sure the owners are great guys, but, you're gouging your customers with this. And let's teach proper hockey tactics.
Okay.
Right?
Elaborate.
We want skill. We want our head up. The SuperDeker is a light system that's just back and forth, tick, 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 tick. Even in my peripherals, when I'm sitting there, head up, nice knee bend, right? I want to be surveying the ice surface. Where am I at? Left to right, right to left, whatever. You don't get that with the SuperDeker. You're competing for an overall score.
Yeah.
And
by the way, I can't even get close.
It's chintzy.
I can't
$17 bucks.
For a rubber band, and like I said, the first one practically took my eye out when it broke. My feedback is for a D-level player, there is some value in it.
Correct.
Okay, because I don't know how to move my hands. I've never stood in my garage when I was a kid because I wasn't a hockey player. I was a football player, so I never stood in my garage and stick handled and learned how to move my wrist. So there's some value for a D-level player, but for our audience, the 5-6 people watching, I would tell you, don't go out and spend $300 on this. Just buy a green biscuit for 18 bucks and make up your own drills. You know, make yourself a dangulator and just practice on your own. Don't spend the money. Like I said, its true value is maybe for a D-level player or one of our drunken 3 a.m. nights with our wives.
It was definitely more well-suited after you've had about 15 White Claws and 3 bourbons for your 33rd birthday? How old am I? 33?
Yeah, 33.
I lose track.
Yeah, I'm 20. I'll be 53, so I'm 20 years older than you. Yeah, B-level, D-level.
But
so on the Johnny Merkin scale, what would you give it?
what's the scale? Are we in Coney dogs? What's our unit of measurement?
I'm using Coney dogs. 5 Coney dogs being the best mark.
With onion and mustard only?
Yeah, extra onion, please.
Oh.
So I'm going to give, for a D-level player, for Dad Bod Hockey, for Dino Dangle, I'm going to give it 2.5 Coney dogs, extra chili.
Okay, so I like it as a value. I give it 1 Coney dog. As an overall training tool that correlates to real game situation of how you should be training yourself, I'll give it 1.5. For a competitive training tool, I'll give it 3 Coney dogs because the in-game functionality of saving the high score
And forcing you to get better.
and helps you improve. I will give it 3 Coney dogs.
That's a great point. Great point.
I want to. It has a level of competition to it that is recorded, and I think that's a good feature. I don't want to go unnoticed.
Okay, great point. So
Overall, I would also concur with the 2.5 Coney dog rating.
okay, all right. Now going to the Johnny Merkin automobile. Is it a Yugo, a Pinto? It's definitely not a Cadillac Escalade or Lincoln Navigator if somebody steps up to the plate.
Well, it's a price point of a Navigator. We have to put it that way.
It
has the bells and whistles, but in terms of functionality, I might give it the Hummer H1.
Oh, really? It's kind of the lemon of Detroit in a way.
It's a Hummer H1, right?
Yeah, it's
You're going to get 4 miles of the gallon on her. She's going to cost you $150,000. Not practical. Can't park it really anywhere. Looks cool, conceptually, sweet, but is it practical? Absolutely not.
all right. Remember, don't text and drive, and definitely don't mangle. Dangle. So Johnny Merkel and Dino Dangle want to let all of our subscribers know if you send us a email, a suggestion, a hello, a good job, anything, the first one to reach out to info@dadbodhockey.us will receive the Dangulator, this homemade invention, top-notch, totally original idea. We'll even autograph it, Dino Dangle and Johnny Merkel, for you, and we'll mail this out to you. So the winner of our first contest gets the alpha prototype of the Dangulator.